Have you ever had one of those moments where you have been triggered and feel sad and angry and overwhelmed, but in the moment you say to yourself, don't worry about it, I'll be fine. Just keep going, don't think about it. And then later that day or into the night, you feel this rush of emotion like you're completely let down, disappointed and angry and upset with yourself and maybe others. It's a delayed reaction and it can be really confusing, like your emotions have escalated out of nowhere. But they didn't come out of nowhere, they caught up with you. It was a delayed reaction because this is what you have conditioned yourself to do and act like. I want to talk about why this happens. It's connected to childhood trauma and wounding and learning to survive. Many trauma survivors experience emotions well after the fact. They might suddenly feel a rush of sadness, anger that they can't place, grief that feels disproportionate, disappointment with themselves and others, and let down by others for no apparent reason, or a build-up of emotions that seem disconnected. And then they realize this isn't about me, it's about the interaction I've had earlier. It's a delayed reaction. And it isn't emotional immaturity. It's not avoidance. It's not something that's wrong with you. It's a nervous system patterning that you probably learned as a child. You learned to suppress and push away emotions that feel too hard to deal with at the time, especially if you grew up in a household where there was neglect, abuse, instability, narcissistic parents, chronic stress. So your body learned to survive. And likely you checked out. As children, when we feel unsafe, we feel that we often leave our emotional body. We went into our heads, we became hyper aware and hyper vigilant. We were tracking for danger instead of feelings and emotions. In the moment of stress, your system says, stay alert, stay safe, don't feel this now. You disassociated to function. And later, when your system finally feels safe, the emotions came back on board. And this isn't a weakness, that's survival. So just imagine as a child when you grow up around domestic violence and parents that argue all the time and they're screaming and carrying on all the time. You freeze as a safety and a priority. The fear and the sadness and the worry comes later. The emotions weren't delayed because you didn't care. They delayed because your body couldn't process them at the time. Many adults still feel this way. It's a patterning and it shows up as rushing through life, treating small things like emergencies, saying yes when they should be saying no, constant motion, struggling to slow down, rushing everywhere. It comes from feeling shame, fear of making mistakes, imposter syndrome, being hyper vigilant. It's your inner child saying, if I stay ahead of everything, maybe nothing bad will happen to me. There's a constant noise coming from that program. It's like a refrigerator buzzing, but you don't notice it until one day you suddenly do. And this comes from emotions never being processed in childhood properly, and emotional unavailability from your family to process, years of shutting down to protect yourself. The noise isn't a flaw, it's a survival strategy that is now outlived its usefulness. It's about creating enough safety to become who you already are. If this resonates with you, and I hope it does, there's nothing wrong with you. But is it time now to release that program, to create a new one, a much healthier version? If it is, reach out, make a comment below. I'd love to share some more information with you. And please give me a thumbs up and like this video and subscribe if you can, so I can make more videos just like this. And if there's a topic of interest that you would like me to talk on, please feel free to mention that below. Go gently today. Love your way. Bye for now.